In this video, we're going to get into how April Mason responded to the lead attorney and Kevin Samuels. But before we do that, take a second to make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Click the notification bell for updates. And if you're new, include new subscriber in your comment below, and I'm going to try my best to respond to all of you. April Mason, the feminine lifestyle strategist in Atlanta, best known for teaching women how to date and how to become feminine. She made this announcement here back on October 18th, 2021. She says she was closing her dating academy because Black women had fake everything, unrealistic expectations. I mean, she was going in. Apparently, she was catching a lot of heat from women. And then at that time, she was being praised by men calling her an ally. The whole time I was thinking, okay, everything she said in that post is true, but April is a chameleon. So I'm like, oh my God, here's another one of these chameleons. Some Black women started wondering how she's making all this money teaching Black women how to get a high value man, and she wasn't married to one. She propped her daughter up as a success story, and now her daughter is also divorced with 3 kids at 27 years old, her situation identical to her mom's. April is also divorced. She has 3 adult kids. Nevertheless, I questioned, is there hope for Black women? Because even one of their fellow strong women, independent women, a single mother who motivated them and spoke nothing but positive things to them, she can't even get through to them. You know, April Mason, she's the dope chick, the boss chick, the female empowerment conference speaker, the independent, strong, get the bag woman. And she's been that way for years. I was never in support of her femininity acting classes, but all of a sudden you had people promoting her as an ally of men. Then before Thanksgiving, she made a post directed to women, telling them to fix your man's plate on Thanksgiving. Of course, all of her other boss chick, strong independent women followers, they disagreed with her and ranted about how they're not fixing plates. The lead attorney did a live stream after both of those posts, the one where she announced her closing the dating academy, as well as the one about fixing plates. Now, the lead attorney, he didn't know who April Mason was. He had no prior knowledge of this woman. He just knew that she was a woman who was helping women with dating, and now she's having issues with those same women. The lead attorney was very respectful to April on both live streams. That's why on the second one that he did, it took place on November 26, 2021. April decided to join the stream and talk about the pushback that she was getting from women about fixing plates for their men. Honestly, the lead attorney thought it was going great. He was respectful to Ms. Mason. He allowed her to speak, and she talked and talked and talked some more. It took no time for the viewers to turn on April. She was unveiling herself right before them. And for the people who already knew what was up with her, it was nothing new. If you missed my breakdown on that interview, click the links below, part 1, part 2. You can catch up on it. So everybody started checking April for her comments, because in that interview, she said a lot of crazy stuff like men are byproducts or being a 100% feminine woman isn't a good thing. She was talking about conditional femininity, percentages of femininity, and how much she displayed depending on the environment, the man, whatever. She talked about how Black women had a problem with losing weight because they were inappropriately touched by their fathers. Just a lot of nonsense. Definitely check out my breakdowns if you missed it, part 1, part 2, below in the description. Then she went online with a video telling her granddaughter to act right until her daughter was able to fool a guy into putting a ring on it. She said it was stepdaddy season, so she was helping her daughter trick another man so that she can have a new husband and a new daddy for her kids, although her kids, they already have an active father who was actually on his way to pick up his kids. And I remember telling y'all then that it was very trifling, very disrespectful, very conniving. I did not like that one bit, not at all. And if you missed that interaction there, the link will be below. So the lead attorney, he had another live stream a few days later to give his reaction. And even during that live stream, he was very respectful, very balanced. Kevin Samuels came on that live stream. He reacted as well. And now April is 38 hot. She was ticked off for sure, and she took it out on the lead attorney. She actually came for both Kevin Samuels and the lead attorney, and she posted this here. She said, at lead attorney at Kevin Samuels, like I said over a year ago, black males will never get an apology from me. Why? Because it turned out my cousin was telling the truth, but black males didn't go and run and make videos and spread that. They immediately sided with their enemy. What happened to F the police? This is because they couldn't accept that someone that looks like them would do something so horrible and were called out on their behavior. You can't say it was well documented if you didn't know this has been plastered all over my social media for almost 2 years. I don't mind you using my name for clout, but dang, at least get your facts straight. Scroll below to read the entire post from January 2020. I'm talking about black males, not black men. They are not the same. Black men have always held me down. If you want to see that post that she's talking about, I'm going to leave the link below for you to check it out, as well as what I'm reading right now. You'll be able to check those posts out as well. She said, yes, women have work to do, and so do these weak A males. A disgrace to the race. It was all good when I said I quit working with women because y'all thought it was a city boy win. But many of you are raggedy as well. Y'all run around here gossiping like females. Men don't have time to be on the internet making low vibrational videos about women. They heal and choose better women because they're out building their legacy, handling business, investing, networking, working out, going to therapy, sleeping, evolving spiritually, and doing it all again the next day. Now, let me go back to minding my own business and living my best life like I always do. I've never had to bring any other content creator into my teachings because what you discuss is low vibrational content. It also says that you lack creativity. Besides, you are always looking for something to take out of context to fit your immature narratives, which you did. The fact that you don't even know that I'm not a Christian lets you know you don't do your research. You listen to respond, not to understand, but it's to be expected. As an attorney, you're in the business of twisting, concocting, and coming up with your own narrative. If you wanted to know more in depth of what I meant, I would have gladly come on your show and broke it all the way down. As you saw, I was in the middle of trying to get a tire fixed in an unfamiliar location, but you really didn't want an in-depth explanation or to get an understanding. #weak. But I'm glad to see the newbies continue to keep my name in their mouth, carry on, and keep getting these monetization checks on me. Once again, a woman is putting food in your mouth because all of you are making money off the backs of women you claim to dislike. Merry Christmas, #the lead attorney, #Kevin Samuels. So that long exhausting post, just a lot of sign language. She was saying that men are weak, talking about males and clout chasing and them talking about women they don't like. They didn't do their research on her cousin. And it's hilarious to me because she obviously didn't do her research on the lead attorney. Lee's channel is like 50-50. He's a mediator in real life. You have like 50-50 women and men there. He's very fair to both. He will call out men and he'll call out women too. The problem is April, she's upset that people realized that she was a chameleon. And she pulled a fast one on some of you. But I like to say this. April Mason, she's not the only one. The truth is a lot of people love chameleons. You allow them to be a strong, independent boss chick. You allow her to be a divorced woman with a bunch of kids who left her husband because she thought she could do better. You allow them to be everything that you're supposed to be against. And then the next month or the next year, they're an ally. A chameleon can't be your ally. A feminist can't be your ally. And the best way to show that you advocate for black men is to submit to one. You should be covered by one. Miss April Mason divorced her husband. She's not a widow. She left him. So when you're dealing with situations where there was a divorce, you already know it's some funny business going on. Women like April Mason, they use their Jezebel spell. They try to seduce men to get what they want out of them. Whether that's attention, whether that's resources, that's what they do. So women like April, they understand that. She said a few things that men agreed with. Then she's able to prop up her assets because she's a woman. And then now she's an ally. Now she should be supported and promoted. You will have men who say the same things with smaller channels, but they won't get promoted. But then people like April Mason can seduce everybody and then become an ally. Although she's been this independent, strong boss chick the whole time. She was just up here the other day promoting seduction and women using seduction to get what they want. Teaching women how to be a chameleon, identity switch. Basically, it's just how to be a chameleon and get what you want from men. I'll I'll say this, all the previous shows that the lead attorney did about April closing down her academy and fixing plates, he said nothing but good things about her because he really didn't know about her. And even when she came on his show, he was very nice to her. It was his audience who was saying that April was full of it. And now she's taking it out on the lead attorney because he's a nice guy. That's really what it is. But enough of what I think. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started below in the comments. What do you think about all of this? Special thank you to Edmund. Thank you so much, Edmund, for all of your support for this channel. Also, thank you to Miss Sherry. She said this movement is unstoppable. Much love to that sister right there. HLC says keep it going. Tyrone W, always showing support. JG says keep up the good work. R Bean, who's always showing support, always watching the videos. Adebayo and Amoyle, thank you as well. Sergeant Tyson, thank you so much for your support. Sergeant Tyson says that he shouted me out on his show. Dark Power, LaShervin, Leon, and Joseph, I appreciate all of you for all of your support for this channel. Want to see more content like this? You can support the channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.